OG Culture presents sensitivity and flexibility. Today we're going to flexibility and sensitivity, the two opposites that's core coordination. Bruce Lee defined coordination as the quality which enables the individual to integrate all the powers and capacities of his whole organism into the effective doing of an act. He even goes on and says, before movement can take place, there must be a change of muscular tension on both sides of the joints to be moved. The effectiveness of this muscular teamwork is one of the factors which determines the limits of speed, endurance, power, agility, and accuracy in all athletic performances. He even goes on again to say that a well-coordinated fighter does everything smoothly and gracefully. He seems to glide in and out of distance with a minimum of effort and maximum of deception. His timing is usually good because his own movements are so rhythmical, makes him to establish complementary rhythm on the part of his opponent. A rhythm he can break to his own advantage because of his perfect control of his own muscles. He seems to outguess his opponent because he actually takes the initiative and to a large extent force a reaction of his opponent. Above all, he makes his movement with a purpose rather than with a doubt, hope, because he is confident in himself. OG Culture presents sensitivity and flexibility. It's the ability of the nerve and muscles, respectively. Their cellular synergy creates a large variety of tissues, organs, and systems. All animals has this synergy of size. Nerve-muscle unity and exchange represent a biological circle going vertical. Hence, it shows its origin to be the original circle going vertical, aka the DNA. The human body is the most highly complex and organized form of nerve-muscle coactivity. The brain represents the highest collectivity or communal organization of nerves, and the frame of the body represents the highest collectivity of muscles. I also want to note that the bones and muscles, when you look at it microscopically, they have very similar structures, almost identical, the way they are organized. So bones could be I define bones as non-moving muscles, and I define muscles as moving bones. So that's how I define it. The nerves and muscles work similar to positive and negative one, in that certain proportions of nerve and muscles make tissues and cellular organizations that are qualitatively different. For example, non-nerve and muscle tissues and both nerve and muscle tissue, i.e. like blood for instance can signal messages to other cells, plus it moves, it flexes, you know what I'm saying? All cells have flexibility and sensitivity, hence their origin comes from the synergy of muscles and nerves. This is like the odd number 1 can combine to get a qualitatively different number called 2, which is even. The stem cells flexes or migrates and senses through cellular signaling. The stem cells represent the closest sensitivity and flexibility on a biological level. And inorganic crystal letters, or like something like a diamond or a ruby, are inorganic non-living cellular objects. A stem cell with the absence of sensitivity and flexibility is called a cancer cell. The lack of sensitivity and flexibility on a cellular level called stagnation, which is non-flexibility and it causes brutality, which is non-sensitivity, self-destructive. Hence, correcting the material substrates for sensitivity and flexibility changes cancer cells into stem cells. People develop cancer from living a lifestyle that is opposed to flexibility and sensitivity. Example, like living in an anti-community society or private property society, or imperialism or capitalism.
Black power.